my favorite story. I'm not even sure if I got to look into my favorite story enough. That guy. It sounds like that guy Starmer in the UK might be in trouble.
Why?
The Prime Minister, Epstein files.
Oh,
Epstein files.
all of the British Parliament and royalty should be in trouble, I think.
Starmer. Hey, have you ever looked into Pizzagate?
Yeah, of
That might be
course.
real. That might be real, huh?
Oh yeah, it's definitely real, dude.
Cheese pizza, child pornography, CP.
Yeah, it's a
Like,
trip, right?
oh my god.
I was hearing about Pizzagate like 4 or 5 years ago, and I was like, no way, because there was a guy that like ran into a um he ran into some pizza restaurant. I can't remember what it was. It must have been the one that's in the files. But he ran in there and just started screaming about Pizzagate. And he's like, "These people are mutilating children, and they're abducting them, and they're do adrenochrome." And the guy's like, "What? Get the fuck out of here!"
Another psyop incite emotional response. You mean like it's not real? Dude, the emails coming out of the Epstein emails, I mean, maybe it is just a psyop. Maybe those emails aren't real and they're just putting all that shit in there and it's just like, hey, this is an easy one to run. I don't know. But the pizza emails are absolutely bizarre.
Oh yeah. Well, have you seen the videos of like Adam Sandler and Jennifer Aniston talking about pizza parties all the time on TV?
Oh god.
Like repeatedly. They're like, and it's like an inside joke for them. Like, oh yeah, so and so makes such a good pizza. They're so good. They put everybody else to shame. Their pizza parties are the best. And then they like give each other a subtle nudge.
Now Epstein is real. They hiding all the juicy stuff. I've been listening to Alex Jones for 20 years. He's been right about it all.
Even the frogs turning gay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Uh yeah, the pizza shit. I was looking at that this morning, and I'd obviously heard about Pizzagate before, and done some looking around.
Yeah.
Um, United Kingdom Prime Minister Starmer's chief of staff Morgan Queenie quits. Morgan McSweeney says he takes full responsibility. Full responsibility for what? What the fuck is going on over there?
Tony Hawk is in the files too.
He is?
Yeah, but I think it's a mistake. I don't think that they actually. I think it was just like a mention of him. They said that he had his wedding at Little St. James Island, but he posted, he's like, no, I'd never had a wedding there. But my photographer's last name was Epstein, and it's like an unfortunate coincidence or something.
Oh,
Which would be
wow.
really sad because I like Tony Hawk a lot. Like I grew up on Tony Hawk.
I'm guessing there's a lot of people in there who just had nothing to do with nothing.
Oh yeah, it's like if you were to go through anybody's email or text messages, like you're going to talk about random people.
Can I go to my Gmail and type in Epstein? Oh, it's going to come up with tons of news articles. If I ever got an email from Jeffrey Epstein. I want to find out what's going on in the UK. Where's the article to read on that? What can I read? Starmer, new Labour Party MP Keir Starmer's losing sleep over Mandelson scandal, with him regularly active on WhatsApp after midnight in recent days. Starmer in serious situation amid Mandelson scandal. Okay, that's Keith Starmer. What is actually happening to him? As Taylor likes to say, he does not pass the eye test.
Starmer doesn't?
No.
What about
no? He doesn't. He to me. He looks like hard drive check worthy.
This guy?
Yeah. Okay, let me see if 3 hours ago. Let me see if I can figure this out. A senior minister faced questions about British Prime Minister. Oh shit! Is this thing blocked? I have to subscribe. I have to subscribe to Reuters to read this. Go to homepage. I just want to read about Starmer. Someone want to call in? Why the Epstein scandal is the most perilous moment yet for UK Prime Minister. Okay, here we go. Let's figure out what the hell's going on over there. I mean, they're in a lot of trouble already. You know how the story actually popped up on my radar was it says, will the next on UK, and they were talking about this Muslim lady that could take his position. I was like, oh, great.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Look how good that's happening in New York.
The British Prime Minister's chief of staff, I didn't even read this morning, quit on Sunday, upping the pressure on the embattled leader as he faces questions over his political judgment. Weakened by the record, low approval ratings, policy U-turns, and cost of living pressures, and with the support, come on, I just want to know what happened. Okay. Peter Mandelson, a longtime political grandee, I don't know what that is facing a police investigation over his ties to the late Jeffrey Epstein, including allegations he shared sensitive information with the convicted offender while serving as a cabinet minister nearly 2 decades ago. Starmer said last week that he knew about Mandelson's relationship with Epstein when he nominated him as ambassador to the United States in December of 2024, but Mandelson had lied repeatedly about the extent of his past contact with the disgraced financier. But we still don't know anything. So what if he knew him?
That's all.
Okay. Police searched Mandelson's 2 homes on Friday. The searches were related to an ongoing investigation into misconduct in public office offenses. What does that mean? No arrests were made. And Mandelson was not named in the statement. Still nothing said. We still don't know anything.
So nothing was found and nobody needed to be arrested?
Yes. So I can't convict someone if they knew him. What about all his gardeners and cooks and all of it? Do all those people go to jail?
Yeah, for sure.
All
the butlers.
Mandelson was dismissed as the UK's ambassador to the United States in September after revelations about his friendship with Epstein emerged. I'm sure I have friends who have done bad things.
And that means you're complicit.
Either Starmer failed to have Mandelson fully vetted before appointing him. We don't know what he fucking did. Mandelson was chosen for the UK's most high-profile diplomatic role following Donald Trump's election, in part because of his background and his relationship with very rich people. Does anyone know what he did? Is anyone saying in the comments? What did he do? That's a whole NBC article with nothing. Wow.
What's that? Oh, ChatGPT.
What did he do? British M16 Secret Service told Starmer not to hire him. Starmer ignored MI6. Mandelson and his husband took money off Epstein for state secrets during 2008 financial crisis. I mean, why didn't they just throw that in there? Oh, David, he didn't do shit. Sevon, you have a friend that throttled a dildo and shown his butthole live. That's true. So he was he gave financial information that he shouldn't have given to Epstein.
That's what it sounds like.
Hey, did anyone at that Golden Grammys thing, that event, did anyone complain about the Epstein files there? Or all they did was talk about immigration? Did anyone do any?
No, nobody said anything. They just said nobody is illegal on stolen land, even though all of them have mansions on Indian
Stolen
reservations. What used to be Indian land.
Man, the stolen land thing is fucking hilarious,
isn't it?
Dear people, they were on stolen land too. And a matter of fact, that's how they did deals. They stole land from each other. Stolen.
There was somebody that booked a flight to go live in Billie Eilish's mansion. I saw it on like Instagram or something. They're like, oh, well, if it's stolen, then if it's not stolen, if it's not illegal, then I'm just gonna come live in your mansion.
I heard she was doing damage control on the cover of Rolling Stone or something. It says she donated $10 million to some charity or something. And then some guy's like, hey, how she did that was she took the $200 seats at her concert and charged $1,200 for them. For a section of seats, and then donated the money to charity, the extra 1,000.
Wow.
Yeah.
She should just do them for free.
Someone else was saying, I was reading an article that saying that you living on stolen land, if you say that out loud, that's like admonition. And I think that there's a tribe actually going after her. Have you seen that?
Yeah. Yeah. There's like some attorneys that are like, hey, we'll do this pro bono.
Yeah.
If you guys want to go after them. Yeah, for sure. That's amazing. You see these alpine skiers in the Olympics, the Americans.
Oh my goodness.
They're doing the same shit.
Oh my goodness.
They are so fucking dumb.
I liked what Sean Strickland said. Hey, how about you guys get the fuck out of here? And if I see you, we're gonna throw hands.
Yeah. you're wearing the American flag on your uniform. If you are so embarrassed if you're so disappointed by what's going on in the United States, do not compete for the United States. Go home.
Hey, you would never. What would happen if they were Russian athletes and they said some shit about Putin like that?
They'd be dead.
Yeah,
they'd be thrown out of the top floor of their hotel room. They would have had an accidental car accident. Ukrainians would have drone struck their cars.
I don't know if Sean Strickland's gonna beat Fluffy Hernandez. Sean Strickland's UFC fighter. He fights in a couple weeks against a guy named Fluffy Hernandez. That is gonna be a wild one. I think that's in 2 weeks. The lawyer talking about this said they'd never win, but her admission might get the case into a courtroom. That would be hilarious. Okay, here we go. Mandelson, am I saying his name right? Mandelson was a person who hired Tony Blair to be prime minister before Blair helped destroy Iraq with Bush. Mandelson is the most corrupt person in the UK politics. He stayed with Epstein after the conviction.
So did a lot of people. Brutal.
She's not the sharpest tool in the shed. I can't resist. I don't even know why I'm showing you this. I just can't resist. This is the former first lady explaining. This is so crazy, dude. What I'm about to show you. I watched this twice because I was like, hey man, I gotta you know how when someone fucks up when they're talking and you try to fix it, you Trump called Greenland Iceland, and you fix it.
Yeah.
For him. Or even sometimes when Biden was stumbling along, you could just tell you try to fix it for him.
Yeah.
Try to understand what they're really saying.
Yep.
And then there's fighting with your wife. You're trying to understand it and you're like, I don't know if I can fix this. I don't know if I know. You're you're 5 minutes into an argument with your wife. You're like, hey, I'm be honest. You hear your inner voice. I'm gonna be honest with myself. I have no idea what's going on.
Yeah.
This one, I watched this twice, and the second time I'm like, okay, Sebi, try to fix this for her. This is some crazy shit here. Okay, she's explaining why we need voter ID.
Is agreeing to voter ID one of those compromises that you'd support?
I don't think that we should underestimate what that could mean. Because in some people's mind, that means, well, you're going to have to Xerox or photocopy your ID to send it in to prove you are who you are. Well, there are a whole lot of people, especially people who live in rural communities, who don't, there's no Kinko's, there's no Office Max near them. People have to understand that when we're talking about voter ID laws, Be clear about who you have in mind and what would be required of them to prove who they are. Of course, people have to prove who they are, but not in a way that makes it almost impossible for them to prove who they are.
Is agreeing to
So if you're just a dumb if you're just a if you're just a dumb farmer in Iowa and you don't have technology, there shouldn't be voter ID laws and you should just be able to go vote.
By the way, I don't
And
think
by
there's
dumb
been
farmer in
Kinko's
Iowa,
for over 10 years. I think FedEx bought Kinko's more than 10 years ago. I don't think there's a
oh
Kinko's.
yeah, no way. So if you're a corn
2000, 2004. It's been
Wow.
22
Wow.
years.
Wow. That's brutal, dude. You know, you can just do that with your phone now, right? You can just take a picture with your phone and make it a PDF.
So is that
That's
really
like 10-year-old technology.
Yeah. And probably the Android that poor people use probably does it better than the iPhone. So is she saying that if you vote by mail-in ballot, that if you send it in with a photocopy of your driver's license, that's valid proof? That shouldn't be valid proof. Any fucking, like, in 1995, in 1990, I could use my desktop Mac to alter my report card and reprint it out. I mean,
Yeah. I mean, look at
we were making fake driver's licenses in the 90s with our fucking Macs and our printers and laminating machines, and we laminated them at Kinko's.
oh my god, dude. She
This
is retarded. She is so fucking dumb.
Wow.
God, that's brutal. She's an idiot.
That was the Vice President of the United States of America.
Uh-huh. And what's
Kamala
worse is look
Harris.
what her VP pick was.
So we still don't know what Mandelson did. So he had some information about the 2008 financial crisis, and he shared it with Epstein, like make a stock buy or something. I'm going to have to look into that. I guess I'm going to have to
Even
go.
ChatGPT gives a really gay, vague answer.
Surprise, surprise.
Maybe I'm going to ask Grok instead. That's what I should have done to begin with.
I know we have some very open and accepting people in the chat. I'm just curious, when you see this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 21 holes in the frontal face. This doesn't include the ears. I mean, is this fair just to say this is mentally ill?
Yeah.
Just straight up, like, yeah, something's wrong.
Yes.
This person can't be like raising kids and shit. Wait till you hear this one. This one is wild. And this is what I was talking about Taylor yesterday. Our story is different. Our foundation from where we're talking is different. Listen to the presupposition she's making that I still have not seen yet. Here we go.
If it comes down to me taking out myself and my kids versus
That means she's saying if it's killing, she's talking about killing herself and her kids. If it comes to me killing myself and my kids.
if it comes down to me taking out myself and my kids versus us being taken and harmed by ICE, like, God help me, I did not want to do it. This is not the life I wanted. But that is a very dark thought that I've had. Death would be a easier out than for my children to be taken and harmed by these pedophiles.
So that's the first I'm hearing of that. Is that a story that ICE is grabbing kids and selling them to pedophiles, giving them to pedophiles? I haven't heard that. What?
Holy fuck, dude. Oh my god.
How are we supposed to, like, we have
How
a
do you
different
reason
story,
with
right?
that person?
Like, I don't believe that that's happening.
It's not.
I don't believe ICE is grabbing kids.
The one that they said that they did detain was not true.
The dad ran away, right? And the kid was left alone.
Yes.
I don't know how I need to see those. I don't understand how they're getting
She
to
probably she probably knows personally more pedophiles than there are in that
All of
work
ICE?
that work for all of ICE.
that. Let me show you
God,
another.
that's disgusting.
It's crazy, right?
Yeah.
Mrs. Lang's husband thinks this is true. Whoa, that's not a vague threat. No. Nope.
Oh, okay. So I have a Grok says something.
But hey, that's a pretty hopeless situation. You're in a place where you think something's happening to where you're willing to kill your own kids. I'm trying to think like
When would you ever want to do that?
I can't think of it. I can't think of anything.
Some sort of last stand bullshit.
She's got too much money. Each piercing's like $50. Yeah, so she had $1,000 worth. No,
Misappropriation of funds, maybe.
$1,100 worth of piercings on her face, just on her front of her face, not her ears.
She probably got them all done at Claire's.
Isn't she white? Yeah, I don't know what she was. In 2001, in 2025, the ambassador sacking triggered further fallout. In early 2026, new batches of Epstein documents released by U.S. Department of Justice revealed more details, including claims that Mandelson received money from Epstein, $75,000, shared confidential UK government briefings, and potentially market-sensitive information related to the 2000. So just potential. In short, the firing most directly refers to his 2025 dismissal as U.S. ambassador due to his Epstein connections. Has he been charged with anything? I guess they searched
From
his
this, I don't
house.
think so. That's just a search warrant, right? It's not like it's just suspicion. I guess he's been fired from previous jobs, though. Like, because of similar issues. Like, this isn't the first time he's done something like that.
Let's see what's going on here. One of my liberal friends just sent me this in real time. Trump ties tunnel funds to renaming of Transit Hub. Administration officials told Senator Chuck Schumer that the president would release federal funds for the Hudson River Gateway project if the New York Penn Station and Washington Dulles International Airport were renamed after President Trump.
Oh my God. Why does he do that? What's the point of that? I don't understand.
It's the New York Times, dude.
That's not the only thing that he's renamed for himself.
Yeah.
Like what's the point here?
Trump International.
The United States of Donald Trump. The Donald Trump States of America.
He can't help himself. It is it is so weird that in every meeting how many people thank him. I've never seen that before.
For what?
They just always thank him. And thank you, Donald Trump. You know what I mean? Like in all the press conferences when I have like 5 business leaders there, or like when people in his cabinet talk and they're like, and with the great leadership of Donald Trump, we were able to, you know what I mean? They do that every time.
That's weird.
Yeah, it's like they've been told by Susie Wiles, like, hey, you better always give a nod. Like every time Tom Homan speaks, he's like, and Mr. Trump, part of me, you know, Jeffrey Birchfield just said it's narcissism. Part of me, I like it because it shows that they're a strong team. Like, hey, they're just a strong, you know what I mean? Like
No.
they're sticking together, and the president has their back. Like that's my favorite thing is when I heard Bovino speak to his soldiers or to his ICE agents that, hey, just so you know, these are our orders from the very top, and they have our back. Maybe it's just to keep morale high.
Naming other buildings for himself is keeping the morale high. Is that what you're saying?
No, but I'm just saying I pivoted. I don't know. I don't have a problem with it, but I understand people having a problem with it.
It's just make a new building and name it after yourself. I think it's silly that you're.
Yeah, it's some Kim Jong Un shit, right?
Yeah.
He's a professional negotiator. He's good at demanding respect.
Sure.
That's fun on the campaign trail, but it's obnoxious as fuck when we're facing so many problems, many of which he can't seem to handle. The DOJ is still fully under the control of the deep state. Yeah. Did you see Tulsi Gabbard said the national security complex is still under control by the deep state also?
She's under investigation, isn't she?
She is?
For some crazy shit? Yeah.
Tulsi?
Yeah.
Tulsi examining voting machines in Puerto Rico. Gabbard under scrutiny over whistleblower report, election probe. Is it this?
A whistleblower complaint alleges that Gabbard withheld classified information from Congress for 8 months and blocked the NSA from sharing intelligence about a person close to Trump.
Gabbard on both fronts, hammering her for failing to swiftly turn over the whistleblower report while calling her involvement in voting a threat to coming elections. It appears there may be a coordinated effort to try to interfere in the 2026 midterm, Warner said, noting that President Trump said he requested Gabbard be on site for the Fulton County search. Gabbard has taken heat not only for her involvement, but for evolving explanations surrounding her presence. But what? Like that's not like, I want to know what she did. Why is everything so surface level? Tulsi Gabbard was down in Atlanta for that crazy raid on the voting machines because Trump asked her to go. Well, how in the hell did Trump know there was about to be a warrant issued in a lame criminal investigation before the act took place? How did he let Gabbard know to go there and then further violate all principles by getting on the phone with the FBI agents who were on the front line of that investigation? What do you mean, how did he know? He's the fucking president. Who cares how he knew? He can't, as the commander in chief, he can't be read up to speed on that. Hey, just so you know, we think we have some voter fraud in Georgia. And he's like, okay, send Tulsi to oversee it.
I think that's separate from the issue I'm talking about. NSA flagged an unusual phone call between two members of foreign intelligence. She discussed Donald Trump. She did not disclose it to like who the fuck does she work for? The NSA, ODNI, whatever. She didn't disclose it and just sent it straight to Trump.
Director of the National Intelligence Agency.
Yeah.
She didn't disclose it to Trump?
No, she didn't disclose it to the intelligence agency that she should have. And she just sent it. She got like a paper copy and sent it to Trump directly. It was like, hey, by the way, these people are talking about you. So I guess she's in trouble for sending it to them or sending it to Trump's team versus keeping it for the intelligence community and investigating it further.
This is CNN, so take it with a grain of salt. After intense criticism from some election officials after Director of National Intelligence Tulsi Gabbard was present during an FBI search, they're basically saying that that's not her job.
Dude,
She has
we
no
have so
legal
many
authority.
agencies.
She has no legal authority over such an FBI search, and that her presence in Fulton County, where federal agents took ballots from the 2020 election, risk eroding a crucial line between foreign and domestic intelligence.
We have so many different agencies who all step on each other as to what their job is.
Yeah, this
Who's-
is just the Dems flailing because they know that there's voter fraud. Gabbard said her office's general counsel found her actions to be within her lawful authority and that Trump had tasked her office with taking all appropriate actions under my statutory authorities towards ensuring the integrity of our election. The Director of National Intelligence oversees the intelligence community's 17 other organizations. The director does not have the investigative authorities of law enforcement or the operational ones that other spy agencies have to take covert action in the field. Gabbard's presence during a law enforcement operation is therefore baffling. What? If she's the director, her presence seems fine anywhere.
That's what I would say too.
Her authority extends to coordinating review of potential foreign interference in elections. That doesn't give her operational authority, and that doesn't extend to looking at election ballots. Sure, it does. They're saying because it doesn't appear, they don't have a warrant that there was foreign interference in the election, she shouldn't have been there because she's only in charge of that shit. Once again, I'll show you the disconnect. Here's the disconnect. Here's why we can't connect with them.
Can we ask you a quick question? We're trying to get back undocumented people who were deported by ICE. Do you support that?
Of course I do.
Can we get your signature real quick? We're part of the Bring Them Back campaign. Specifically, Darwin Vasquez Ramos, who was deported in Maryland this week. And I do have to tell you, he was convicted of third-degree sex offense, but we think he deserves a second chance.
Okay.
Could we just get your signature? And what do you think about what's going on with ICE right now?
Well, it upsets me very much. We don't look like our country anymore.
We don't look like our country.
Yeah.
If you support bringing him back to the U.S., he needs a place to stay. Could he come and stay with you?
No, I don't have any place for him to stay.
You don't?
But you have my signature.
She just signed bringing back a sexual predator.
Oh, he's actually convicted of a third-degree sexual assault. But we really think he deserves a second chance. That's so bad.
How?
You can't stay with me. Sorry, I don't have it. That woman definitely has a place for him to stay.
How in the fuck?
That's amazing. That is fucking amazing.
How are we supposed to communicate with them? How do you where do you start? Hey, you just signed a letter bringing back a guy who rapes women.
We're just trying to get bring back
Yeah.
deported by ICE, undocumented people,
Here's another one.
to get them back to America. Could we ask you for your signature of support?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
I live in Tacoma Park, Maryland, and I'm involved in a group that's doing that every day.
Specifically, Darwin Vasquez Ramos, who was arrested in Maryland by ICE. We do have to disclose, though, he was convicted of third-degree sex offense, but we think he deserves a second chance to come back to America. Right?
Hypothetically, yes, but
You want to bring him back?
I want to bring everybody back that's been improperly detained or arrested. ICE is not obeying the law. It's unconstitutional.
Should we bring back convicted sex offenders, though, that were deported?
That's a harder question for me. Nay. I can only say it would. If I were in a jury, it would depend on the circumstances. I got to get in this car.
Okay, I don't want to hold you up. Thank you. I appreciate it.
She signed the letter.
She still did?
Yeah, she signed it.
That one's tougher. I don't know. I'll sign it anyway.
Third-degree sex offense generally refers to a serious non-consensual sexual act that often falls just below the severity of rape, frequently involving unwanted sexual contact, groping, fondling, or specific statutory scenarios. And he was illegal. It requires registration as a sex offender, and with prison sentences, 10 to 15 years. So if you reached in someone's panties and put your finger in their puss,
Huh.
uh,
That's amazing. That is pretty fucking amazing.
in New York, it's a Class B misdemeanor with 3 months in jail. In South Carolina, it's 10
Wow.
years. It's 10 years in jail.
Wow.
And Michigan, it's 15 years and it's a felony. Yeah, crazy.
Did
New
you see
York,
what
it's just 3 months.
you saw that dude attack a cop in New York, and Mamdani went to his house, went to the attacker's house?
Yes. Insane.
This just feels so bad for those. They should never have to go through something like this.
Yeah,
Buddy, are you retarded?
because the guy was crazy. The kid was
Yeah.
crazy. Hey,
Yeah.
you know those parents, the story Caleb's referring to, the parents called the cops because the son was being violent in the house. And the cops showed up
Yeah.
and he charged the cops with a knife and the cops shot him.
And he said, and Mamdani said they should have brought the some sort of counselor out there instead. That dude doesn't give a fuck who's out there. He just wants to fight somebody. He got a knife out as soon as there was a stranger in the house.
Neither of those women wanted to sign it. It clashes hard with their feminism, but they both did it anyway. It tells you how susceptible women are to social pressures. I think men would sign it too.
Yeah, if you're a femboy.
It is. I don't know. I don't know. I don't see these people being picked up illegally and their constitutional rights being taken away. But that their premise is that even if they're like child murderers and female rapists and pedophiles, if they weren't picked up legally, they should be released. I guess they're concerned it would be a slippery slope.
Women shouldn't be allowed to vote anymore.
I'm going to show you two stories here. I'm going to show you this first one. Here we go. This is the first one. Davina Watson told immigration officers that he was a U.S. citizen. He told jail officials that he was a U.S. citizen. He told a judge. He repeated it again and again. There's no right to a court-appointed attorney in immigration court. Watson, who was 23 and didn't have a high school diploma when he entered ICE custody, didn't have a lawyer of his own. So he hand-wrote a letter to immigration officers. Still, Immigration and Customs Enforcement kept Watson in prison for 3.5 years. The guy was kept in jail for 3.5 years. He wasn't able to. He got, when he was released, he received $82,000 in damages for 3 years in jail. On Monday, an appeals court ruled that Watson, now 32, is not eligible for any of that money because while his case is disturbing, the statute of limitations actually expired while he was still in ICE custody. So you have a 2-year statute of limitations where you can sue for being wrongly imprisoned.
Yeah.
He was in for 3.5 years. He got the money, and then they never gave it to him because, hey, he passed his mark. This happened in 2017 when Barack Obama was president.
Oh. Awkward.
2017 when Barack Obama was president. Okay.
Awkward.
So let me show you what it looks like today. This is what it looks like today. And of course, this is just a liberal rag.
Immigration attorneys.
Honduran man wrongfully detained for weeks in San Antonio. So they picked up a Honduran man who is a citizen or was here legally. But then listen to the circumstances. In a raid on November 16th, 2025, federal agents detained 143 people. Some of them were detained. We're learning at least one of the people detained here lawfully. I think that should say unlawfully. In the early hours of November 16th, 2025, federal agents swarmed a property off San Pedro Avenue. By the way, I remember this raid. The club was open when it shouldn't have been open. It was like open past hours. By law, it had to be at 1. A total of 143 people were taken into custody, including a Honduran man who was in the country legally. The FBI said 51 of the 143 people arrested were members of Tren de Aragua. So this guy's hanging out in a place where 33% of the people are murderous gang members. 25 of the people arrested there were had criminal records. Yeah, you're going to jail for a minute.
Sorry, pattern recognition. Just picked up on the same pattern for 100 people.
He was in his car just sitting there when it was surrounded by federal agents. Those agents broke all the windows in his car except for the windshield. They pulled him out, loaded him onto a bus of some sort of vehicle, put him in handcuffs, and shackled his ankles. Yeah. Yep.
Oof. And he
Hey.
was only in for a few weeks.
Yeah.
Does he get back pay for that?
I don't
Was
know
that
what
like that's like $120?
He said all he wanted to do was be home with his children and his mother. This was a very traumatic experience. It wasn't a traumatic experience. You want to be home with your mother and kids, but you were at a club at 2 a.m. with a 55 Tren de Aragua gangbangers? Like, shut the fuck up. Who has kids and still goes to a club? What was he doing
Who
there?
still goes to a club these days? Fuck. There was an immigration attorney's office across the street from this amazing Mexican restaurant grocery store that we were at, or that we would
Yeah.
go to this past month. And the dude comes, he's like, he must have been closing up for the day or something, but he comes out and he starts his Porsche 911 RS GT3 RS or whatever. It's like the nicest Porsche.
Where is this? Outside a liquor store?
No, outside of a Mexican grocery store restaurant in like Central Florida.
Okay.
And like the whole place is just there's just Mexicans everywhere. And this dude is driving around in a GT3 RS, which is like a $200,000 car, I think.
Selling tacos is a good business.
Having an attorney's office next to, or an immigration attorney's office next to a Mexican restaurant probably pays pretty good.
Oh, wow.
It was hilarious.
This lady's really winning my heart, this Tish Hyman, which is always a funny
Buster
last name.
Hyman.
Yeah, which is always a funny-
$250,000 car. That's how much that car costs.
Damn.
So he's just working for the Mexican grocery store, basically, just getting people out of immigration trouble.
Oh, like probably giving them jobs there and shit. Like,
No, like he's their attorney.
oh,
Like
Andy's their attorney?
Yeah, he's running an immigration attorney office. Like he's an attorney, and his office is right next to the Mexican grocery store.
Oh, wow.
So all the people at the Mexican grocery store who work at the Mexican grocery store, if they ever come into trouble with ICE or whatever, any sort of immigration problems, they just go to this guy right across the street.
How convenient. Well, he knows his market.
Certainly.
Tish Hyman. Hyman's like some flap of skin inside the vagina, right?
Correct.
She's running for mayor of LA. She is awesome. The clips coming out with her are amazing.
Is this
Mayor of
the
LA, we
bodybuilder
look-
chick?
What?
The
This is the
bodybuilder
chick-
chick that beat
yeah,
the
this
fuck
is-
out of a tranny?
Yeah.
Nice.
into people that are on disability that are actively protesting?
Of course. When I'm mayor of LA, we're gonna get rid of the T's completely.
When I'm the mayor of LA, we're going to get rid of the T's completely. Like the trannies. They're not going to be part of the LG. She's getting rid of them.
Nice. Hell yeah.
T's.
I'm fucking with this shit. I don't like any of it. I think it's dumb. I think LGB is just it. Those are sexual preferences, and this is
I agree.
ridiculous. This flags, the new invention of a flag every 5 seconds. It needs to stop. You know, listen, we have bigger issues to worry about than we.
Yeah, someone needed to say that. Yeah, just the LGBs. It's your sexual preferences. Yeah, you can group up together. You guys like, yeah, you good team. Why are the trannies
the rest
and
of
the
you are
queers?
mental health illness?
Yeah, and the pedos in there. Yeah, I'm down with that.
weirdos who think that they're women and men. I think that we need to push it out and get all the laws passed so that these guys are no longer a protected class. That's the problem.
Yeah, I know. I agree. They get special privilege for sure.
It's dumb. Like, what are you a
For sure.
protected class for? You shouldn't be a protected class.
No.
You're no different.
If you're an
than any
adult,
other
do your
man.
thing, but
You're a
don't be
man.
invading. Yep.
We're women, and that's that.
Now watch this. Someone asked, "Are you a podcaster?" And watch her drill this person. This is crazy right here.
Not really. I do more TikTok and stuff.
Did you see her eyes? She looked at that person up and down who asked that question and kind of rolled her eyes.
Instagram. Yeah.
Tish makes the soda comment because the handmaid is disabled, obese, and needs a walker. So the person she saw was fat, needs a walker, and is drinking a Coke.
Conspira cookie. Conspira cookie.
She had the nerve to be drinking a Coca-Cola.
Thank you.
With that fucking physical state of that she's in.
She has some nerve drinking a Coca-Cola in that physical state she's in.
Wow. That's awesome. She gets it.
She totally gets it.
She gets it.
So if you become
God, she is so good. Wouldn't that be crazy if she became the mayor of LA?
That would be brilliant.
I wonder if she
Just
can
see the
do that.
difference between New York and there.
God, she's so fucking gangster. You think Gavin Newsom has a good chance to become president?
No. No. Oh,
Okay.
sorry. Hold on.
Good. That gives me
Shit.
that gives me a lot of hope. This is 2008. Watch this timeline here.
Called a 10-year plan to end chronic homeless in San Francisco.
How are you going to solve homelessness? What are you going to do as a new mayor? And I said, well, what are you going to do?
Focus on a housing first model, direct access to housing, shelter, salt, sleep, housing with wraparound and support services, solve homelessness. Homelessness absolutely can be solved.
Laid out a detailed homeless strategy. There's been no intentionality on homelessness in the state for decades. It's not been a focus.
I don't think we can solve homelessness. I know we can solve homelessness. We will reduce street homelessness quickly and humanely through emergency action. The highest investment the state's ever made is $1 billion on homelessness. We are poised to pass a budget in the next few hours that will provide $12 billion of investments. I can literally quantify 58,000 people that we got off the streets last year. And none of you would believe it.
This state has not made progress in the last 2 decades as it relates to homelessness. Why?
We're not interested in funding failure. We're not interested in failing more efficiently when it comes to the issue of homelessness and the crisis on the street.
20 years of fucking blabber around homelessness.
I love how he just keeps saying there's been no intentionality around fixing homelessness, and he's the one that's been he's the issue, the root problem.
Your tax money at work, Sevi. Yep. Kalshi has Newsom as the front runner for the Democratic Party.
I mean, who else would they pick?
Here's the thing. There's no such thing as homelessness. This is what's really going on. It's just criminals and drug addicts who prioritized their drug use over shelter. That's all it is. They have to stop using the term homelessness. Copper thieves steal from California Little League, and now seasons could get canceled. These aren't copper thieves. These are homeless drug addicts doing this. Copper thieves are targeting California Little League teams with the crime wave threatening to derail upcoming baseball seasons for kids. The thieves have been ripping off Little League parks, electrical boxes, and lines for stadium lights, which is threatening the teams planning night games and practices.
Wow.
Everyone's schedule will be shrunk down. We're going to have to trim back games. When I lived in the Bay Area, it was catalytic converters. Like, fuck it. Like,
Yeah.
they were just being
Ripped out.
both my
vehicles.
cars that had catalytic converters. Yes, dude just rolls underneath it and saws it out. We're already losing practice times this week, and we're overloaded with 600 kids this year.
Jeez.
Overloaded. It should be like, and we're excited to have so many youth participants, not overloaded. And the East Long Beach Pony League and Hartwell Park and the Village Baseball Little League and Lakewood San Martin Park have all endured copper thefts within the last month as prices for the metal soar and it's seen increased demand for new tech. Yeah, copper's gone up from 5 cents to $5. It's exploded. Yeah. Look at this shit.
Oh my God.
The loss of their stadium powers forced them into drastic measures to prevent any further thefts. Like what? Like the police doing their fucking job? What's that fucking ad? I don't know. I didn't see an ad. This one with Queen Elizabeth? I don't know what that.
There was one with like a little fuzzy ball. I don't know. It was weird.
He keeps talking about these idiots. Anytime you hear someone say we're going to build more homes for the homeless, like those people don't understand the issue. They don't need homes. They don't need homes. They need to be fucking arrested and taken off the fucking streets and put in fucking jail. You just drive by that row of tents and each tent has 10 bicycles. Where the fuck did those bicycles come from? They're stealing shopping carts. They have fucking VCRs. They have extension cords running from power lines. There's no fucking homelessness. There's fucking people who fucking want to do drugs and it's not conducive to having a job to be high all fucking day. And so they found a place to live rent free and their job is stealing your shit. That's all it is.
So we need to build bigger prisons.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, bigger prisons. Yeah, more prisons. You want to house them? Build prisons. Yeah, I like that. It's all the word fuckery from the left. A lying press hiding everything he's done and said. A handful of rigged precincts and a demoralized MAGA conservative base could easily put Newsom into the White House. Yep. I hate to say it, but you're right. They just need more money. I know, it's fucking crazy.
Where's all that money going to? It's definitely not going to homelessness, I'll tell you that.
No. They figured out that with all the money spent on homelessness, they could have given every homeless person $200,000 last year.
But it got spent on employees to work on the problem.
Yeah, the homeless industrial complex. It's the machine. And you wonder why the Oakland Athletics, the Major League Baseball team, left that shit heap of Oakland. Every sport team on the West Coast are screwed as the Dems dump every illegal crackhead into West Coast cities.
Next up's going to be the 49ers.
Oh, wow. This is a crazy one. History was made in 1866 when Dontarius Jackson stole the first bike.
I don't even... I feel like that name was not developed in 1866. That didn't happen until like the mid 1900s, I feel like.
There's no historical record identifying who stole the very first bike, which was the 1817 running machine, or Draisine, created by Baron Karl von Strauss in Germany. While bicycle theft was not documented in the initial limited and often banned use of the 1817 prototype. Wow, they banned bikes in the beginning. Oh, and then bikes were called bone shakers and hobby horses in the 1860s.
Huh.
Wow. My Chicago Bears Swift. So we're getting a dog.
Oh God.
And it comes on February 24th. And so we've been talking about a name for the dog.
Okay.
And my son loves the Chicago Bears. Like he's just so into football right now. It's so weird. All of a sudden his interest in football has just exploded.
Weird.
And this is his favorite player. And I've been hearing him for the last week once a day be like, how did they come up with that name DeAndre? He has the coolest name, DeAndre. And he wants to name the dog DeAndre.
What?
I don't even engage them. I don't even
Oh,
know DeAndre.
where I have no idea where that came from.
I mean, DeAndre
Name
is
it
just
name it like microwave or something.
like I honestly think the history of that name DeAndre is probably like they were in there and he's like, what are you gonna call him? DeAndre. He's like, oh yeah, DeAndre. He's like, no, just Andre. He's like, no, I liked it when you said duh in front of it.
It's like the Sevon podcast, the Dave Castro, but it's duh.
Oh, is that what
Andre.
it fucking
That's what
is?
That's what I'm thinking. It's like
Oh.
the Andre.
How the
The-
fuck? I don't know. My son loves the name. Oh, is that it? DeAndre is on his final year of his contract. Probably shouldn't commit to that name. You spelt it wrong. Oh, what is
D
what
apostrophe. Maybe we
is
need to
the
rename this to
ori-
the Sevon podcast.
Oh, wow. I'm open for a rebranding. I'm open. What is the origin of the name DeAndre? Wait, if you guys Google that. The name DeAndre is a modern American creation combining the prefix D with the name Andre, derived from the Greek Andreas, meaning manly or brave. Popular in the mid-late 20th century.
That's not a prefix.
Popular in the mid to late 20th century, especially with African American community, it reflects a trend of adding a prefix like D or La Andre, to existing names for unique variations.
Latifa.
Yeah, it's a yeah. I guess
Isn't that cultural appropriation? It's like Spanish adding on to.
so it denotes that you're black, basically.
Mm.
Origin and popularity with DeAndre. Let me see this. A boy's name pronounced DeAndre, American origin, modern name combining Andre with the prefix D. It's a
Brilliant.
13. It's the 124th most popular male name in the United States.
Wow. It's gonna be like Muhammad.
God, I wonder if you type in Mohammed, what the popularity of that is. Baby names. Wow. It's the 1212th most popular name. Oh, but maybe I spelled it wrong. Oh no, it's got them all.
Muhammad or Mohammed?
Here it's the 44,188th most popular name. If you change the spelling. Oh, they got a popularity chart. I want to see the popularity chart. Look at this. For the name Mohammed. It seems to have exploded in the 80s.
Why?
Mohammed.
Huh.
Mohammed was the most popular baby name in the UK. I think I saw that in 2022. 22. DeJesus.
Jesus.
Post-slavery Black Americans added prefixes to own names. Oh, how about D Mohammed. Demo. Oh, Demo. That's a great name for a dog. Europe had 500,000 Muslims in 2000, and now it's 46 million. That's wild. Ooh.
Yikes.
Ooh.
Yikes.
Ooh. Is that true? From 500K in 2000 to 46 million in 2025. I'm not even going to write the word Muslim and see what it comes up with. Let me just type in now. Let me type in the word Muslim. Yeah, 46 million Muslims in 2025, 4.9% of Europe. Oh shit. It's Muslims are 6% of the European population.
44% increase in the Muslim population over the decade from 2011 to 2021.
Wow. They have 2.6 children per woman compared to non-Muslims is 1.6. And the Muslim population in Europe is younger. 27% are under the age of 15.
Yikes.
Wow. Even with zero migration, the Muslim population is expected to grow to 7.5% by 2050. With migration, they'll be 14%.
Good
Oh
God.
my God. European Muslim population is estimated at around 46 million or 6%. This is an article talking about which country will become Muslim first. They account for disproportionate growth in France. They contribute to 30% of the births, despite being 9% of the population. Wow. Oh, France. France is the first one. By 2050, France will have more Muslims being born there than non-Muslims. Holy shit.
That's brutal.
Holy shit. I don't think I'll be alive in 2050. How many years away is that? That's, oh, fuck, I might
24
be.
years.
Oh, shit, I will be. My favorite clip, this is a anti-ICE protester, but someone gave his license plate to fuck with him to the anti-ICE hotline saying that he's ICE. That's awesome, right?
Yeah, that's pretty great.
They always eat their own. The woke always eat their own.
Yeah.
And do you see my fucking sign?
Do you see the fucking 12-inch dildo on the hood of your car?
I'm on your fucking side.
They're just throwing massive dildos at him. Perfect.
Hey, dude, and look at his car. It's so obvious he's a local. Look at, like, you know what I mean? The road
Yeah,
dust on
it's a
it.
shit
It's so
box,
odd.
yeah.
Yeah. Finally, one guy's like, hey, wait a minute.
Wow. That's amazing. These are the same people that are creating borders for their communities too.
We're not saying we called this guy's truck and plates into an ICE activity hotline. What we're saying is that he ended up being targeted by anti-ICE protesters despite the fact he's one of them. It's so easy to flip the tables when you're dealing with brutally low IQ.
Yep.
They don't care. They don't care. All those people just have a hostility that needs to express itself. That's it.
Yeah, right.
Remember, we already had one war in Europe because of Islam in Yugoslavia, 1992 to 1995. Hey, it says all the gays, lesbians donating their dildos. You know what's funny is I recognize when I bought a couple green dildos to throw on the floor at Wadapalooza this year. We never did it. Taylor ended up just sticking it on his head.
In his
mouth. That's the one that Amazon. That's the Amazon dildo. I recognize it.
Next day shipping. Same day shipping.
Yeah, totally. It's like the cheapest one. They're
That's
trained to hate. Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Wait till the Dems teach Muslims about abortion. I mean bodily autonomy. Luckily, Muslims are very cool with Armenians. Yeah, they only killed 1.5 million of them. Fucking crazy. We all know that eating meat is bad for you and causes global warming. But don't worry. This fucking guy has a solution.
People eat too much meat, right? And if they were to cut down on their consumption of meat, then they would it would actually really help the planet. But people are not willing to give up meat. Possibly we can use human engineering to make it the case that we're intolerant to certain kinds of meat. There's this thing called Lone Star tick, where if it bites you, you will become allergic to meat. I can sort of describe the mechanism. So that's something that we can do through human engineering. People eat too much.
So that's not human engineering. That
This is fucking crazy.
Infesting populations with ticks.
We can use the Lone Star tick to make people allergic to meat and save the planet.
No.
Did you ever see Obama's chief technology officer propose in his PhD thesis that we put something in the water to sterilize the people in the United States to control population growth? That was in his PhD thesis. That was Obama's
I feel like I remember that, yeah.
chief technology officer. Obama CTI sterilization water. Wish I could find that guy's name. It's in his fucking wiki page.
That's brilliant.
Or is it technology advisor? John Holdren. He faced controversy during his confirmation hearing regarding his views on population control, expressed in his 1977 book he co-authored. He talked about non-voluntary measures for population control, including the potential to add sterilizing agents to water supplies. Fucking A. Then in his he said he didn't endorse such this guy. His fucking nut job.
That's wild.
It's in your book, dude. Of course, he taught at Harvard, UC Berkeley.
Got his degrees from Stanford and MIT.
Yeah, he's completely brainwashed. Oh my God, he won the fucking Nobel Prize?
For what?
Oh no, he delivered the Nobel Peace Prize acceptance letter on behalf of someone.
He got the public welfare medal.
They would put it in a vaccine just like the key molecule in GLP drugs is from the venom of the Gila monster. Is that true? God, I always wanted to catch a Gila monster as a kid. Only venomous spider. Only venomous lizard in the United States. Crazy lizard. All right. We talked about Deontay Wilder yesterday. Let's see what other nuggets I have here in my notes. Oh, this one's great. This one's fucking. This guy ran from police and shot at police while police were chasing him. His name is Bilal Muhammad Abdullah. Yusuf Muhammad Abdullah Jr. He ran from the police and fired during the pursuit. One officer was shot in the foot. 3 officers returned fire. Now watch this. Watch what happens. This is crazy. That's not the crazy part. The part I just told you. The crazy part's something else. He drops his gun, right?
Yeah.
He goes to grab his gun again.
Crazy.
My son was a human being. He was slaughtered.
Oh my God.
Was a pig in the street, like his life didn't matter. Police officers are trained to diffuse a situation, not escalate a situation.
The cop should have diffused that situation.
Yeah, of course. That's what he's trained to do.
All you fucking idiots that tried to fucking defend Preddy or Renee Good, you need to go fuck yourself. You need to fucking just fuck off. Baltimore police won't be charged in death of man accused of shooting officer in June. Accused. Now here it is. Watch the body cam footage. It's fucking amazing. He knows, right? Now he's jaywalking. He's fucking already. He should be arrested right there. Okay, he was digging into his bag. You saw that?
Yep, already grabbing his bag.
Okay, so he's shot. Then the cop starts running from him. Now here's the cops trying to help him. After they shot him, they're trying to help him, right? That's what they do.
That's what they do. If they shoot somebody, they have to administrate.
Yeah, so now they're administering first aid, like Caleb said. Here we go.
Oh.
And an angry mob comes.
These people they're truly fucking dumb.
And it continues, and the mobs chase the cops away so they can't fucking help the guy. They can't get the fucking ambulance or the fucking fire department or anything in there.
Crazy.
Baltimore. Yeah.
Crazy.
Hey, at that point, let me just let's say you're injured for whatever reason, and the angry mob is chasing away the ambulance, the police, and the fire. Shouldn't the cops shoot those people so that you can save the victim? Let's say it was you. Let's say you fell off a rooftop on a busy street, and they blocked the streets and wouldn't let the ambulance come in to save your life.
No. You don't do that.
What do you do? What do you do? They're basically killing you. They're not allowing life-saving resource. Let's say, hey dude, let me paint it to you this way. You're a dude who's a construction worker, window cleaner. You fall 2 floors to the ground, you hit the ground, and the cops show up, right? To help you in ambulance. These fucking white piece of shit fucking liberal fucking lunatics in Minnesota have the street blocked off, and they're not letting the cops in.
If you're the person who fell to the ground, do you start shooting? Is that what you're asking?
Anyone.
Or are you talking like
I'm talking to the cops. What do the cops do? They're there. They need to save your life, but these people fucking won't let them in. You just die?
You just die.
God damn.
You do not put yourself in a situation where you can be harmed, because that's the whole reason why firefighters don't run into burning buildings. That's why they like walk everywhere. That's why they
aren't you watching a murder at that point though? Couldn't you say that that's a murder you're watching as a cop? You just let Caleb die as he fell off the second floor of a building, but the protesters won't let you in.
Everything you're doing is geared towards self-preservation, so that you can continue to be a police officer, so you can continue to be a firefighter, a paramedic, whatever that is.
Right.
That's why he pulled the gun to shoot at him, so that he could continue to live his life.
Right.
So that's why he backs out. So because what's he gonna do if he gets beat to shit on the street by that mob of people? He can't do anything else. And now it's turned into like a mass casualty in a way.
So the best you can hope for is you die, but those people are charged with some sort of crime from stopping the police from doing the job.
Sure. Yeah. Obstruction of justice, maybe. Yeah.
God, that would.
What are you gonna? You're gonna go in and arrest 50 people for obstruction of justice?
I don't think this is a made up situation. I think this actually happened. Nigga, are you eating your boogers? No, I got some on the inside here. Not eating them. If I wasn't on live, I'd probably eat them. I think there was actually a case like that where in Seattle, that area that they closed off,
Yeah.
they had a deal with fire and police and ambulance services that if someone in this area got injured, they would bring them to the border. Do you remember that? They would drag.
I remember that being there. I don't remember that rule
Yeah.
though.
And there was someone that they didn't bring to the edge, and then the city got sued because they didn't send in the police and the ambulance and the fire to go help the person.
That's not their fault.
I agree. It's not their fault. But it's pretty. It's
fucked.
Well, I'll tell you whose fault it is. It's whoever's in fault. Whoever's the person at fault is whoever let these people take over 2 city blocks or 4 city blocks for a month.
Yeah, for sure.
Man, what a mess. Yeah, so they stopped the cops from helping.
Yeah, and that sucks. And they won't see it as it being their fault. The mob won't see it as. They'll see it as, oh, we ran the cops out of our community because they killed a guy.
Right. Right. No surprise here. Next story. No surprise. Just 10 minutes of exercise can change 1,300 plus genes in your body, says Robert Lufkin, MD. A new study from Newcastle University sounds something remarkable. Oh. A single 10-minute burst of intense exercise rapidly changes the molecules circulating in your bloodstream. What happened when researchers exposed cancer cells to exercise blood? 1,300 plus genes shifted their activity. DNA repair genes turned on. Cancer cell growth genes turned down. Mitochondrial function improved. In other words, exercise creates a hostile environment for cancer cells. The study tested 30 volunteers, 50 to 78, with just 10 minutes of cycling. Wow. Long live the assault bike.
Wow.
Bowel cancer is the 4th most common cancer. One person diagnosed every 12 minutes, but regular physical activity lowers bowel cancer risk by 20%. And it doesn't have to be in the gym. No shit. Gardening counts. Gardening. Listen,
Please.
fucktards. Yeah, gardening doesn't count.
No.
Gardening zone 3. Zone 3 training.
Zone 1. That's the other way around.
Oh, it is. Oh, zone 1's like slow as shit.
Yeah.
Oh, zone 1 training. Yeah, no shit. Angela Davis used to work out in this shithole gym I used to work out in. I used to see her in there all the time. Called Team Tafunga Gym in Emeryville.
What the fuck kind of name is that? Team Tafunga?
Tafunga. They were Islanders, juiced up building Islanders.
That makes sense.
The United States pulls out of WHO, and almost immediately there's a breakthrough in every type of cancer research. Shut the fuck up. What are you even saying? No one even knows what you're saying, dude.
There's no. I think the breakthroughs have already been made. They just won't acknowledge them.
Yeah, like what are you talking about? Shut up, dude. Just stick to insults, dude. This is how liberals treat women. This is how liberals treat women. And then I'm going to show you how conservatives treat women. This is how liberals treat women. These are dudes yelling, "Punch her."
For what?
She was back kicked. Who knows? She's got a camera. Who knows? They I don't know what they think.
Get her! Get her! Fuck this bitch!
Oh, did he just steal something from her?
Fuck her!
This video is so choppy.
Back kicked her.
Couldn't punch her head on. Had to wait till she walked away and then kicked her in the back. That's brilliant. What a gentleman.
Now, I've shown you this before, but let's review. And this is how conservative men treat women. Here we go. You guys have seen this. This can never get old. You remember this one?
Hey, bro, what kind of bird is that? What kind of bird is that? First. I'm not sure. I think it's a
Get the hell out of here! You're not welcome! Go away! Fuck off! Fuck off! Fuck off!
These dudes are all carrying guns.
Crazy.
All of them.
Fuck off! Fuck off!
God, that voice is so annoying.
She's throwing rocks at what she thinks are ducks.
Just
so that they'll fly away and the boys won't kill the ducks. Now listen to what they say. This is amazing. Watch this.
Those are decoys, not ducks. Fucking retard.
She was throwing rocks at the decoys.
You fucking retard.
Fuck off! We don't want you shooting around here!
I don't give a fuck. I don't want you walking around here.
Oh, fuck off! This is public property!
Exactly my point. Thanks for proving our point.
We don't shoot anything alive, you fuck off!
These are already dead. These are already dead.
I don't care!
They're already dead.
I don't like shooting you! Fuck off! You fuck off!
Those birds identified as dead already.
Oh, fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you!
Oh, I love it.
Hey, I'm trying.
Here. Now.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Roll that fucker.
Oh, fuck.
How is the timing on that so good?
It's amazing. Don't shoot anything alive, you fuck off. Jeez, dude. Oh, God. You think Tyson Packing Plant is doing a more humane job of killing animals than for your consumption than these guys are?
I'd love to know, yeah, what her footprint is. Oh man, I bet she drives the same car as Taylor. Yeah. Bring back asylums.
Oh, there are asylums. There was one in like the town over from where I went to go to where I went to college, and we would just go. There's like a frisbee golf like course around it, and we would just go and play frisbee golf and watch the psychopaths wander around in their little fenced area. It was really funny.
What state was this?
Iowa. They're just people like talking to themselves, yelling, flailing their arms around, just like her. Actually, looks a lot like that.
I saw this and I thought this was a fucking. I used to work in a mental asylum. I thought this was an interesting take. Listen to this. This is maybe I don't know. Maybe this is true. Here we go.
It's only in places like Minneapolis where you're seeing civilians being shot by ICE officers. You're not seeing this sort of thing in places like Florida, because in Minneapolis, you have a radicalized population of Disney-brained adults who think that they're in a movie. They literally think they're like,
yeah. Do they think they're in a movie?
Superheroes resisting tyranny in a movie. So they show up to protest armed and intentionally intervene and agitate federal law enforcement activities. And it's like, these people think that this is what the Second Amendment's for. It's for resisting tyranny. You are not resisting tyranny by resisting the enforcement of federal law that people voted for, by the way. Trump ran on enforcing our immigration laws. Just because your radicalized population in Minneapolis didn't vote for those laws doesn't mean that they cease to be federal law. They should still be enforced, and interfering with the enforcement of those laws is literally resisting the will of the American people. You are not the hero you think you are. You're a radicalized Disney-brained adult who thinks that you're the superhero in a movie, when in actuality, you've just been brainwashed to fight against your own interests.
So I was like, wow, could that be true? And then someone sent me this. Have you seen Renee Good's wife was yelling, "Oh my God, you're using real bullets." Have you heard that?
I feel like I did, yeah. Like they weren't aware. Like what?
Let me see
What
if I
they
can
like?
find the video.
What did she think they were using? Rubber bullets?
God,
Using smoke grenades?
OMG.
Using tracer rounds?
And then I heard it somewhere else too. Oh, why did you have real bullets? Oh shit.
Why did you have real bullets?
And this is now the second time I've heard this. Are these fucking people like what land are they living in? Let's see if I can get the audio from this. Let's see. Oh, sorry. What the fuck's going on with the audio? Didn't I turn it up? Oh, every time I hit play, it mutes it. You see that?
Yeah, I don't just click the sound button. There. I'll do it. Oh, that's weird.
Maybe it's something Facebook has that blocks me from streaming it.
See.
If I can. Anyway, she's yelling that. And then I saw it somewhere else during the Preddy thing.
Yeah, they think that the consequences they'll just be shot by rubber bullets.
Pepper balls? Rubber bullets? Yeah, I think these fucking people think they're in a fucking movie. Like, wow. We saw the banana and rice chick got arrested.
Yeah. Awesome.
Oh,
Love that. Go figure. Go figure.
We should touch on all the topics. This will be a good one. Rubber? Yeah, maybe. Shit. Maybe they think it's rubber bullets.
Between 2007 and 2012, scientists drilled deep into Greenland's ice as part of the NEAM project to uncover the climate story of the last interglacial around 125,000 years ago. What they found puts today's climate panic into perspective. Back then, Greenland was around 8°C warmer than today. Sea levels were 4 to 8 meters higher. Yet the planet didn't collapse and Greenland didn't melt. There were no tipping points and no mass extinctions. The planet was far warmer and life flourished. So when activists claim that 2C of modern warming spells catastrophe, the ice, the data, and the history all say otherwise. Between
8 degree, it's 125,000 years ago, it was on average 8 Celsius higher. That's fucking crazy.
That is nuts. So global warming, it's global cooling?
Not really.
Climate change? Climate change, right? It's just climate change?
I mean, just climate change. Yeah, shit just changes.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
It just changes. This is for you, David. I dedicate this to you. Here's a good. This is for all the liberals in the chat.
There's microplastics in human semen now. We did it. And it's like across the board. It doesn't matter what class you're in. There's microplastics in billionaire semen. That's not good. Kids eat that.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, I remember the Al Gore propaganda. Hey, when I saw not tripping over the truth, inconvenient truth, that was like one of the pivotal moments for me where I thought I would never have kids, because I believe I swallowed that movie hook, line, and sinker. I thought I would do my part and just not have kids.
Yeah, I thought that was a pretty crazy movie. Very hard hitting. Good journalism.
What do you know? It's just bullshit.
It's all bullshit. Nothing matters.
All right. CNN, trusted news source in America. Here we go.
Questions because they sort of get at the underlying feelings that people have. So this is about as blunt.
I already played. We already know.
Hawkish. Hawkish on your mom.
No one wants illegals. No one wants you. All right. I think that's it for the show today.
Sick.
Let me see what's going on. Oh boy. I need to get some guests for next week.
Uh-oh.
We missed you, Taylor, this morning. Wow. This is crazy. Human Rights Watch said President Donald Trump is steering the United States towards authoritarian rule, warning that the democratic standards have declined worldwide to their weakest level in decades. It's an annual report. The New York-based group said Trump's return to the White House has accelerated the deterioration of human rights, already shaped by actions from Russia and China. It's fucking amazing, isn't it?
Wow. The United States, huh? They really think that.
The report said that there's hundreds of unnecessary, violent, and abusive raids. The report also said the United States has engaged in enforced disappearances by transferring 252 Venezuelan migrants to a maximum security prison in El Salvador.
Jesus
Christ. Wow.
Amazing. That's fucking amazing.
Who are these people? Guarantee you, there's some sort of NGO that was getting money from USAID and they're fucking tripping balls.
Probably, yeah.
We haven't covered that story too much, the Washington Post, but they can go fuck themselves. They're the most fucking racist fucking organization ever. They spearheaded the whole BLM thing. The way that they were presenting facts during 2020 around COVID, not mentioning the comorbidities, trying to make it seem like cops were just going out and killing black people, never contextualizing or putting anything relative. They're pieces of shit. I hope that newspaper goes away. Good on Jeff Bezos. Would you rather have a Muslim own it? No.
Yikes.
Hey, maybe it would be better if a Muslim owned it, because then at least they'd be honest. Then at least they like the cool thing about the Muslims is they're not fucking like hiding shit. They're just straight up like, hey, fuck you, this is our country, and you're gonna do.
Yeah,
fuck
Zoran's he's quoting the Quran every time he goes up to speak.
Yeah.
Except for the parts that talk about killing non-believers, striking them above the necks.
You could do a whole show on the shit going on in Virginia. Yeah. I love it how Sandberg, every time she signs one of these fucked up new laws, there's 10 black people standing behind her, all obese. And she's the skinny fucking white chick.
Makes sense.
If you could choose anyone to be your president, who would it be? Donald J. Trump. That's exactly who I'd choose. Trump. He's doing an outstanding job. All right, guys. See you guys later. I don't think there'll be a second show today, but you never know. Caleb, thank you. Talk to you guys tomorrow morning, 7 a.m. for sure. Bye-bye.